Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 match between New Zealand and Sri Lanka. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Well, if they lose this one, a lot will be pinned on this decision. Batting first on this pitch really does look risky.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Massive outside edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
13 runs added there. New Zealand, 13 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Power and precision in that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field. Cuts that off well in the infield. Got that away nicely.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. 8 off it. New Zealand, 21 for none.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Sharma, the spinner, coming into the attack. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Goes over the top with that shot.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching need to look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
That's the over. New Zealand are 29 for 1.
Might look to go big again here.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 31 for 1.
Run rate has steadied off now. They're finding boundaries and some singles in between. Good batting.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Was quick onto that in the infield. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off. And that's dropped. Oh, no. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Too good. That is huge.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Straight to the fielder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Short and crunched away. Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't get that outside the ring field. Missed it. That was a chance. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. Silva, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Mitchell taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's out. Caught. Super catch.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings, was heading for something special. Good wicket to take at this stage.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a confident appeal.
Mitchell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Mitchell has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot through the gap. End of the over. 7 off it. New Zealand a 78 for 3. Finds the edge. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. big edge. That's the over. New Zealand are 87 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Out. What a screamer.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. End of the over. 4 off it. New Zealand are 91 for 5. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Smacks that away through the gap. Got that away nicely. Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Straight to the fielder. .11 runs added there. New Zealand are 107 for 5. Got him. That's the one they wanted. Full swinging and straight through.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Perfectly timed.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? No. Terrible shot. Seven runs added in that over. New Zealand are 114 for 6. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Massive outside edge.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Fuchs taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great shot through the gap. Cracking shot, over pitch and got what it deserved. That's 4 more.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 129 for 7.
Just waited on it, got given a bit of width and launched it all the way.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Doesn't beat the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Got that away nicely. Good pick up, big chance. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Perfectly timed. Missed it. That was a chance. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Going with spin now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Timed that perfectly.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Smacks that away through the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. And that's the end of the innings. Sri Lanka have been set a target of 157 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Henry coming in.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Six runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 6 for none. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. Sri Lanka are 7 for none.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Out! Caught! Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control and finds the boundary.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching, look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Great short ball, well played though, didn't flinch and was able to leave it comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Thick edge. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Duffy from the Paddington end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nicked it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The over finishes, you really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts. Got that away nicely.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed a lot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka a 40 for 2. Duffy from the Paddington end. Doesn't beat the infield. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
The flashy cut. Crunched it away. Not a lot the fielder could do to stop that.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nearly gets the edge. Duffy with a great delivery there. That's the over. Sri Lanka a 46 for 2. Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Good shot, a beauty. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Thick edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. Sri Lanka are 47 for 2. Neesham coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. And gone. Brilliant catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Perfectly timed. Neesham finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Santner from the Randwick end. Cuts that off well in the infield. No. Terrible shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Over, Sri Lanka, 60 for 3. Beautiful catch. Super catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Henry coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. straight to the fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Henry has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Neesham from the Paddington end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Misses everything. Neesham ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Bracewell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Power and precision in that shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Beats the field with a great shot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Henry from the Randwick end. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.